And we're back, people. Oh, man's doing up schoolboy errors.
Take it back.
Ah, my days. Last day of the season.
Touching niggas with your hands.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one.
It's all good though, yeah. I restarted the stream, so hopefully it'll only be the first one that gets flagged and taken down. You know what it is. Yeah, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. I mean, you don't care, do you? You saw, if you was there for it, you saw it. And if you wasn't, why?
All right, wallahi. All right. Who you got going down, man? It's looking a bit tricky right now. It's looking like Everton are going fucking home. You know what I'm saying? You get me? So who's your bets on of who's staying up and who's going down? Right now, Leeds is just looking in the spliff. Unless they do something, they need to just pull off the miraculous. It can be done, though, because they are playing fucking Tottenham. But, yeah, what's your heads up on that?
I'm saying if Leicester managed to get out of this, then that's, you know, more power to them. But why? If Everton go down, we can go and raise up Onana. Buku, yo. Yeah, man. Right then. So far, so good. As Parky was saying, the movement so far, seeing, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at what he's telling us. So we have got Leicester 1-0 up at West Ham, Leeds 1-0 down, and Everton drawing. And the table is saying Everton go down unless all they got to do is, well, I say all they got to do. They got to win today. They have to win today or hope that West Ham can get a goal back or something. That's the only... Is it, you know, second half, it could be a sensational second half for everybody. We'll have to wait and see. So far, so sensational. But yeah, as I was saying, man, the whole thing, bruh, what's going on? That shouldn't be live anymore. This one is live. That's it. Part 2 here, people. Had to take the original one down because I'm a mug. Yeah, but we're here again without the audio from the match. Like a flipping idiot. I bet there was people in the chat telling me as well, innit? Like a flipping idiot. Woo! Yo. Let's go and find the old one. Right, boom, boom, boom. Give that a like. Let's go find the old stream lives. This one. Yeah, 60 views. Where's the live chat? Or where's the chat box? Doesn't even look like there was one. Let's have a look. No. Right, I don't know. But we had 60 views on that. Upsetting, but you know the setting. Oh Lord, is this really happening twice? Oh my days.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
Let's have a look over here. Oh yeah. Managed to get through this. Cool, blimey, mate. Cool, blimey, mate. Cool, and blur. Right then. We still have the second half of Arsenal versus Wolves to come. Are we going to see any of the bench dons getting any game time? Probably not. Final game of the season. Arteta's ruthless streak continues. He has a way that he wants to play, people. He has a way that he wants to play. And I'll tell you what, right? The worst news I have seen and heard all flipping week is that Cedric Suarez wants to come back and fight for his place at Arsenal. And it's like, bro, like you never had a place. You was a place stopper or whatever they call them. Placeholder. You get me? You wasn't here for the long haul. The maddest thing is the back-to-back snubbings of Kieran Tierney. Whether or not there's more to it than what any of us know, I'm unsure. But yeah, so far, the future is not looking very Scottish. Do you know what I mean? That is a core. That is part of our core, our British core. But seemingly, Arteta is not with it. You know, sometimes these things happen. Okay, we got, well, it's Wolves guys on the pitch warming up. I guess it's their bench dons. They must be looking at a game because they're getting smacked about. I'm trying to find. Oh, the monk. Oh, the monk. What's the monk saying? Where you been, killer? Jeez, that's what we do, man. We build, bruh. We build, bruh. Gonna have to work out what the hell I'm doing over the summer. I might have to do a daily transfer news thing or maybe a weekly one because daily is dead. Kill me. Know what I'm saying? Neves has just entered the game. And so has Nuri. Wolves looking to switch things up for the second half. All the players have now touched the have touched the pitch. Wolves fans looking hilarious. Oh, cup of coffee. Right then. Oh no, there's no Arsenal players on the pitch yet. Wolves are out on the pitch already, ready for Guan. Granit Xhaka out on the pitch, looking for his hat trick, his farewell hat trick. It's you know, young Dej, where you been?
Huh?
Where you been?
Town.
Did you tell me?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, is that you was wearing them shorts and that?
Yeah.
Ah, I remember now, yeah. Okay. Second half underway. Ball straight out of play.
Touching niggas with your hand.
AirPod Albert in deep conversation with Mikel Arteta. Saka fouled on the right-hand side. Nuri being introduced, obviously, to... How many's in there? 2 more left? Right. Saka fouled deep inside Wolves half. It's looking as though he wants to come off. He's not looking happy at all. He's had enough. Odegaard looking across to the bench, trying to let man know. Get Reece Nelson warmed up. Okay. That wasn't a particularly nice bit of play there. Saka got a stomping on his Achilles, his left Achilles. Odegaard to take the free kick, whipping it into the box. 4 big men in the box for Arsenal. Cross comes in, aimed at Partey at the near post. Retrieved by Ben White at the back. Played back to Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale fired it in at Jorginho. Jorginho did all right in the end. Ben White retrieves, passes it back to Ramsdale again. Ramsdale gets time to reset and pick his pass. Finding a sensational pass to Martin Odegaard, who runs forward, sending the ball out to Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side. He cuts in, finds Odegaard. Odegaard dinks it in. Trossard tried to beat his man. Arsenal putting their hands in the air instead of trying to win the ball, but win it back in the transition anyway. Granit Xhaka at left back, looking for an option. Plays it infield to Ben White. Ben White inside to Gabriel Magalhaes. Kivior tried to find Jesus on the outside. Didn't quite find him. A bit too much weight on the pass. Lamina followed Gabriel Jesus all the way. Nori smokes Saka. Then loses the ball to Saka. Jesus on the ball to Odegaard. Odegaard tried to find Jesus again. Wolves do well to win the ball. Arsenal get a throw-in deep inside Wolves half. Thomas Partey to take. Thomas checking where it went out. Hilarious guy. Thomas Partey with a long throw into the box. Incoming. Here he comes. Long ball in. Adama Traore retrieves the ball. Ben White on the ball at the back. Finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey into Gabriel Magalhaes. Arsenal reset their attack. Ben White on the ball. Back to Gabriel Magalhaes. Great bit of play from Arsenal again. Sensational one-touch football. Bukayo Saka wins the corner. '50th minute, Arsenal have a corner. The big men from the back on their way into the box. Bukayo Saka to take. Kivior being man marked somewhat closely, but at the present it's ref's all right with it. Saka to take the corner. No, what's happening? Saka to take the corner. Ben White being blocked off. Headed away at the near post by Wolves. Another corner for Arsenal. Nelson Semedo doing his defensive duties. Bukayo Saka with another corner. Whips it in. Oh, great header by Arsenal. Oh, smashed home by Thomas Partey. Left peg inside the 6-yard box. Bangs it home. What's going on here? Aye, what happened? Ah, VAR. It's going to get a VAR, innit? The linesman says nothing. Are they given the goal? Have they given the goal? It says 4-0 on the score. Yeah, no goal. Goal chalked off. Ben White fouled his man. Fouled the goalkeeper on the line. Wolves look to reset their attack on the right-hand side with Nelson Semedo. Ruben Neves inside. Nori at left back. Plays the ball inside. Lamina playing very deep in between the two centre-backs. Smoking Martin Odegaard. Dropped the shoulder. Sent him shop. Ball down the outside. Adama Traore. Spoons his shot. Kept in by Wolves. Now we've got Ruben Neves on the ball. Looking for an option. Played inside. Oi. Arsenal goal kick. Good bit of defending in the end. Blocked off the shot. And then Trossard tracked his man back. And managed to get a good clearance in. Chocolat. Yeah, blatant foul by Ben White. Not entirely sure that he needed to do it, but do it he did. Gabriel Magalhaes managing to get onto the ball, gets fouled in the corner. Arsenal free kick inside their own half. Looking for some sort of option going forward in terms of the free kick. Will we get a Granit Xhaka hat-trick today?
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one. Better believe it.
Somebody did this. Somebody did this. Somebody did this. Somebody.
Arsenal breaking with Martin Odegaard, ball out wide to Bukayo Saka, just overhit slightly. Wolves managed to survive again. Goal kick with Jose Sa. The Wolves delegation looking just as nervous as ever. Ball cleared into the midfield by Wolves. Retrieved. Let's have a look at the live scores between, Tottenham. It looks like Leeds are 100% going down. West Ham are still 1-0 down at Leicester, which is good news for them. And Everton are still 0-0 at home to Bournemouth, which is bad news for them. Leeds on their way back to Nonsenseville. Oh, Trossard in on goal. Looking up. He's got Nelson Semedo in front of him. Oh, gets the ball in at the back post. Yay! Come on, Gabriel Jesus with a back post header after Leandro Trossard does very well on the left-hand side, gets in on goal, and then beats his man and dinks it to the back post. Sensational bit of football from Arsenal counter-attacking play. All whilst I was trying to check out Wagwan in the table. But yes, Leicester looking like they're about to make it to safety. It's between Leicester and Everton. Everton, if they can manage to get themselves a win today, a 1-0 win, that means they go ahead of Leicester, and Leicester's run in the top flight comes to an end. But currently, it looks like Everton's run at the top flight is about to come to an end. A much longer flight that doesn't involve a league win. So maybe it is much more realistic that Everton do go down after Usmanov took over, plowed a lot of money into the club and got absolutely no results whatsoever. Saka on his backer once again. Arsenal though, 4-0 up. It looks like Saka is about to leave the field. Good season from the youngster. 60 minutes played, 4-0 up. Let's see Reece Nelson now. It's either got to be Reece Nelson or Eddie Nketiah. And we are going to see Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson about to get himself half an hour of football. It's been a while since he could say that. Wolves restart. Playing around outside of their box. Arsenal pressing with intent. Reece Nelson starting at right wing. Ben White miscontrolling the ball, giving away a throw-in to Wolves. Airport Albert. Tomiyasu and Mo on the bench in the background. Some other dons as well. Wolves free kick with Ruben Neves about to send a long ball into Arsenal's box. Ruben Neves sends it towards the back post. Header won by Arsenal. Trossard retrieves, does well. Gabriel Magalhaes loses the ball. but gets let off in the end. Loose touch, poor pass, a bit of complacency creeping in, but at 4-0 up, it's not the emergency anybody would think of. Edu and his son in attendance. Edu's son in a suit. Ball played by Jorginho out to the right-hand side. Partey takes over, playing the ball inside to Gabriel Magalhaes. Magalhaes back to Jorginho. Jorginho finding Ben White. Ben White into Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson back to Ben White. Ben White pumps it forward. Great bit of play. Reece Nelson back on the ball. Finds Jesus, who couldn't quite get his cross in. Reece Nelson retrieves it. Plays it back to Thomas Partey. Oh, great ball from Partey to Jesus. Jesus! Jesus! Oh, unbelievable bit of tackles by Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal knocking at the door once again. Something's been given, not sure what.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next.
I guess it's a foul on Lemina.
Better believe it.
Thomas Partey, no look pass. Jesus on his own. Smokes his man. Dinks it. Jesus smokes his man. Oh. Oi. High foot by Trossard, I guess. Gabriel Jesus' footwork on the right-hand side was pretty sensational there. Trossard on the ball. Sends it to Ben White. Ben White with time on the ball. Looking for a forward pass. Jorginho beats his man. Looks for a forward pass. Finds Jesus. Jesus on his own in the box. Finds Saka. Odegaard. Oh, Odegaard. Oh, unbelievable bit of play there. Odegaard doing sensational stuff. Whoever had the shot kind of scuffed it. I think it was Reece Nelson with the shot in the end. Odegaard, great footwork. Reece scuffs his shot, and the deflection almost took it into the goal. Jose Sarr's hand placed correctly. Made himself big and wide. Oh, pause that. Pause that.
Stop touching niggas with your hand.
Xhaka giving the ball away in midfield sloppily. Arsenal winning it back. Jorginho into Thomas Partey. Partey looking up. Finds Ben White. Ben White marauding down the right-hand side. Finds Thomas. No. Ben White's. Oi, great ball inside to Odegaard. Odegaard and Trossard trying to link up. Odegaard wins it back. Ball sprayed out wide. Gabriel Jesus. Great ball into Xhaka. Back to Xhaka. Xhaka. Wolves messing about in their box. Offside given against Granit Xhaka, I do believe. Almost another great bit of football from Arsenal. Seemingly the confidence flowing through their veins. I know what a lot of you be saying. Where was all of this when it mattered? But it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know about them ones, yeah? Jose Sarr sending a long ball up the pitch. One in the air by Kivior. Retrieved by Jorginho. Jorginho looking for an option going forward. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey breaks the lines. Beats his man. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard still on the ball. Just about keeping hold of it. Does very well. Jesus into Jorginho. Jorginho to Jesus. Nah, get up. There's nothing in that. Jose Sarr looking to get the game started again. Plays the ball forwards. Long ball out of defence again from Wolves. Went nowhere. Trossard. Oh my days! Trossard with a rocket. Jose Sa does very well to get across and save it.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one.
Trossard has got a bullet of a strike. Quality strike from Leandro Trossard. Wolves to make a couple of substitutions here. I'm not sure if it's attacking. Yeah, attacking substitutions. Are they both attacking? Who's this done? I think he's a midfield player. So a midfield change. Oh, by the looks of things, they're putting on 2 defensive players. Traore and Totti. A different Traore though, not Adama. Adama's still on the bench. Huang kicking right off for some reason. Like you don't know that them man are like miles behind. Like you're 4-0 down. Coming off shouldn't really be a problem. Odegaard winning another corner for Arsenal on the left-hand side. Cut back. Reece Nelson. Xhaka to the back post. Picked out of the air by Jose Sa. Jose Sa looking around for some options.
What?
Yes, I.
Take it back.
He took it back all right. Right then. Lamina resetting the play. New guy, I believe, maybe is Traore coming back to get the play moving for them in midfield. It's Arsenal dominating the game from midfield so far. Wolves back in possession, trying to get something going. Haven't really managed to venture too far out of their own half so far this that much in the second half of the game. Yeah, the other guy that they brought on was another defender. So they might have switched to 3 at the back now. Arsenal still in possession of the ball with Martin Odegaard looking up for options. Finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey finds Ben White. Ben White to Jorginho. Jorginho to Odegaard. Odegaard into Granit Xhaka. Trossard back to Gabriel Magalhaes. Magalhaes into Jorginho. Jorginho finds Ben White. Everton 1-0 up. Everton are 1-0 up. The table has changed. Leicester are going down. 2 points adrift. Leicester, Leeds and Southampton looking like relegaciones. Sensacionale. I do believe... I don't even care what I believe. Let's get back to this Arsenal game. That's great news. Well, it's not great news. It's sensational news. But it was looking likely to happen with the goal, with the deficit only being, I think it was 1 point or not even points. It was goal difference. And, you know, Everton at home and we're yet to score a goal would have made all of the difference, and it has. Long ball out of, oh, great ball. Long ball out of defense by Wolves, finding Raul Jimenez. Jimenez finds another man. Jorginho gets back in time. Arsenal win the free kick on the edge of their own box. Jorginho done well there. Spotted the danger, nipped in, dealt with the situation. João Gomez. Knowing full well he probably should have done better there. Arsenal restart the game. Jorginho taking the free kick. Martin Odegaard breaking out of midfield. Finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey looking for Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson on the ball. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard loses the ball. Reece Nelson tracking back. Adama Traore doing his job. Running the ball out of danger. Wolves looking to make something of this attack. And again, free kick, goal kick, not goal kick, throw in to Wolves inside Arsenal's half. Wolves looking for some type of reprieve or opportunity in the rest of this game. Whips it into the back post. Great defensive header by Ben White, marking his man all the way. Follow Raul Jimenez. Corner for Wolves in the 72nd minute. Raul Jimenez about to take it. Granit Xhaka heads it away. Gabriel Jesus manages to close him down. Oh, yeah, Adama Traore. It's not even Adama Traore. It's Lemina is at the back on his own, but managing to have more than enough pace to deal with Jesus.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one. Better believe it.
Wolves starting to reset the play again, trying to break out of Arsenal's midfield press. Jorginho just about missing out on his block in that phase. Gabriel Magalhaes coming out of the defensive shape to close down. Didn't quite meet his man correctly. Gives away a free kick. Okay, we're about to see a couple more changes for Arsenal. We're seeing the exit of Granit Xhaka, 74 minutes in. Standing ovation for the guy. So Granit Xhaka and Martin Odegaard leaving the pitch, and the Smith and Fabio Vieira coming into the game. Granit Xhaka getting a brace on what is, and well, from what I've heard, is his final game for Arsenal. Poetic to say the least. Going and hugging Mohamed El Nene. Top, man. Everyone, standing ovation for the lad. This has been his only standout season for Arsenal. Don't get it twisted. Right, Fabio Vieira into the game in that Granit Xhaka role. The Smith into the game in that Martin Odegaard role. Free kick coming in from Ruben Neves, defended at the near post by Jorginho. All of these youths on the bench knowing full well they are not getting a game. William Saliba, Arsenal jumper on. Kieran Tierney, constant scowl on, but looking like he's not leaving. Corner came in, poor back post header from Wolves. Arsenal get the opportunity to reset. Currently, as it stands, Leicester going down with Leeds and Southampton into the Championship. Leeds getting slapped by Tottenham. Everton 1-0 up. Leicester 2-0 up at West Ham, but making no difference. You can almost bet that their squad is going to get raided in the summer. Who was that? Fabio Vieira doing dog shit in the middle of the park. Listen,
Take it back.
take him back. Yeah. We need him in the weights room. We need him. We need a, you know, we need a course of steroids for the boy. Or just at least, you know, just get on the chest press rebar. Chest press and the back thing. Yeah. Okay, Arsenal win it back. High up the pitch. Gabriel Jesus does very badly. Trossard retrieves the ball. Whips the ball into the back post. Arsenal corner. Jose Sarr pulling his man up. Lamina done very well there. Covered Jesus very well. Jesus probably should have released the ball a little bit earlier, but he saw glory for himself. As in reality, that's what you want to see from a striker. Yeah, so I'm going to give him that much. But sometimes I feel like I should
Take it back. Take it back.
Right, corner comes in from Fabio Vieira, whipped into the middle of the park, scramble in the box, Kivior with the shot, Kivior with the goal. Oh my days. Unbelievable.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one. Better believe it.
What happened here? Oh, Jose Sarr. Man's got butter on his gloves. That was terrible play. One in the air by Adama Traore. Oh, Jose Sarr. The Smith into Kivior. Kivior with the strike. Jose Sarr. Not worth his weight in peanuts. What are you doing? Let's get out of here, man. I don't want to see no VAR for this shit. Put another nail in their coffin. What do you mean? What's up with this boy? Is he taking you off? Eduardo Nketiah is coming on. I'm going to assume that Jesus is coming off. And Kieran Tierney is coming on. And Kivior got his goal and he's coming off. KT. Big KT. Into the game. Leandro Trossard came off for Nketiah. And as I say, KT came on for Kivior. Come on, man. There's no point in all of this at this stage of the game. Like, man have been doing fine all game. There's no point messing with the guard right now. 10 minutes to go. It was going to happen, wasn't it? They messed with man 10 minutes to go after letting it run all game. Sometimes I feel like... Oh, what? The goal got chalked off. Kivior's goal got chalked off for another foul in the box, I should imagine. Let's go and have another look over here in the relegation zone. We still have the same stuff going on. Everton up. Everton staying up. Southampton on their way out. It's all over. Ainsley Mainsley and Theo Walcott about to taste some championship football. You don't love to see it, but sometimes it just be happening. Arsenal corner. Reece Nelson to take. KT in the box. Edouard Nketiah in the box. Thomas Partey makes the run to the near post. Ball comes in towards the back post. Headed out by by Wolves. Retrieved by the Smith. Goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale finding somebody. Jorginho on the ball. Back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale sends it high and wide up towards Reece Nelson, or it's probably Gabriel Jesus with theatrics like that. Eddie Nketiah looking to chase the ball down. Wolves resetting their play. Oh, it wasn't chalked off. 5-0. 5-0 to Arsenal against Wolves. Wolves looking to reset the play. Crossfield ball towards Sumdon. Reece Nelson in good position to stop that progressing. Thomas Partey loses out and then does well to win it back. Wolves conceding the free kick in the bottom right-hand corner for a foul on Thomas Partey, who seemingly was slightly lackadaisical in his play. Then Fabio Vieira and Jorginho getting some close-ups. So no Sol Campbell in the stands, looking looking hilarious at best. Nketiah into Jorginho. Jorginho crossfield ball towards Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson looking inside. Great ball back. Oh, Eddie. Eddie, man.
Take it back.
You could have had number 6 then from Arsenal. Reece Nelson getting in behind. Great run. Well timed. Great ball in. Eddie Nketiah should have done better there. Should have done better. Maybe not. Maybe just wasn't quite there. Not bad, though. Not bad. Look at Arsenal subs. Yeah? Pure fire. Pure fire. Yeah? Don't know who this Don is. He's probably Portuguese. Man like João Guedes. It's not João Guedes, is it? Who's it? Who's they bringing on with 7 minutes to go? Number 59, you know. I bet he's not even Portuguese. I didn't even read the back of his shirt. What they saying? Hodge. Number 59, Hodge, enters the game with 6 minutes to play. I don't know how much injury time we're getting. Probably not much because there hasn't been much stoppages in the second half. Right, reset of play by Wolves. They beat Arsenal. They break Arsenal's press. Well, first phase press. Second phase press, doing well. Thomas Partey getting on top of Hodge by the looks of things, or whatever his name was. I can't remember what the brother's name was, that Turkish name. Their new left back. I say new left back. The left back they brought on because Saka took the original left back. So put it in his pocket. Save that for later. Gonna eat that. Yum, yum, yum. Wolves trying their best to get through. Oh, there's Hodge. Hodge. I think he's playing at right back. So Semedo must have come off. No, he didn't. That was him then. Adama Traore sourcing his way around on the right-hand side. Hodge on the ball, finding Semedo. Hodge must be playing in midfield. Adama. Lamina. Back into Diallo, or whatever his name is. No, the other Traore. And Totti. They got Totti. Wolves resetting. Ball out wide. Into Adama. Reece Nelson does well to win the ball back. Jorginho into Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey beats his man, beats another man, beats another man. Looking for a forward pass, finds Nketiah. Nketiah spins, finds Fabio Vieira. Vieira sends Reece Nelson down the outside left-hand channel. Reece Nelson looking at his man. He's got a one-on-one situation. Finds Jorginho. Jorginho, doo-doo.
You will know the truth.
Stop touching niggas with your hands. Take it back.
Needs man to do all of them things there, by. Ruben Neves. Get in the forearm of Thomas.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
Yeah.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one. Better believe it.
Thomas giving him a little, you know, I didn't mean that, brother, but he did.
You will know the truth, whether in this trial or the next one. Better believe it.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
Yes, Arsenal. I think one of the things to take from this season, yeah, after the disappointment of falling short in the league, because let's be real, we were the only people who looked like winning the league this season outside of City. And maybe we should have. Maybe we should not have dropped the points that we dropped when we dropped them. Maybe the later games when we drop points is when we should have dropped points, like the Brighton and the City game, right? But outside of that, I don't know if you can't honestly say that this season has been a good season. I think you're lying to yourself. I think the romance of winning the league has gotten to you. Like I'm saying, 100%, we should have won the league. But at the beginning of the season, that wasn't on the cards. Like, no one was talking about Arsenal winning the league. Right? Not us, not the pundits, nobody. And that's so for us to be in contention is an achievement itself. But we still can't take away from the fact that we only lost it because of ourselves. This is the one thing to take away from the end of the season, and to take into the next part of the season, and to take into the transfer window. I think what I'm going to try and do is a Wednesday or a Thursday transfer rumor roundup, weekly, not daily, because all of that's mad. I might give you a little tap in every morning, every morning from the phone or something. But outside of that, we got loads of Arsenal fans in the stadium going mental, celebrating. Because let's be real, we're back in the Champions League, so there is something to celebrate here. Gabriel Jesus chasing down the left-hand side, finds Reece Nelson, Reece Nelson looking for an option. Back to Gabriel Jesus. Finds Tierney. Back to Nelson. Back to Nelson, into Jorginho. Jorginho into Gabriel Magalhaes. Back to Jorginho. All the way back to Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, Aaron Ramsdale playing silly buggers. Silly buggers. We love a bit of silly buggers, don't we? When everything seems calm and normal, man, reach in the box and find some silly buggers. Wolves back in possession. Arsenal probably had the opportunity then to at least, a bit of sauce from Nuri, I believe. I believe that's his name. Who's that that's just injured himself? Is it the Smith? No, it's not the Smith. The Smith is there. It's Jorginho. Jorginho trying to make the challenge. Got spun. Got stepped on. Got clapped in the face by the ball.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
He's not happy. We're gonna have to bring on the whatchamacallums, the Dons them. He got clouted in his face, clouted. Boom. Face ball. Fabio Vieira looking at him like, yo, bro, what happened? We got 4 minutes of injury time to be played. We've probably done around 2.5 minutes of them by the time he gets up. Looking at the rest of the games out here, Everton on 89 minutes, 1-0 up still. Leeds well and truly out. Leicester still winning, but Fulham have gained a goal back. Man City lost to Brentford. So we finished the season 5 points behind Man City and a shitload of goals, but nobody else has got as good a goal difference as us. Newcastle the closest, Liverpool after them. Yeah, Man United in third place, but you know, a good 10 points behind Arsenal. And a lot of goals behind us. It's crazy amount of goals, goal difference behind Man City. Man City's goal difference is crazy. Plus 61 is crazy. The Utes on the bench genuinely thought they might be getting a game in the final game of the season. It was never happening, you lot. Oh, is he putting him on? Is he putting him on? Arsenal booting the ball back to the goalkeeper. Jorginho is okay, so he will continue. Wolves restarting the game. Into midfield. Played out wide. Nelson Semedo on the ball. Whips it in. One at the near post by Gabriel Magalhaes. Gathered by Aaron Ramsdale. Arsenal fans in full song. And Ramsdale, oh my gosh. Dinks it forward. Eddie Nketiah in on goal. Eddie Nketiah in on goal. Took it a bit wide. Whips it in. Oh. Arsenal looking at Wolves, looking vexed. Arsenal still looking dangerous. Reece Nelson doing well at the halfway line. Eddie Nketiah toasting his man. Took it a bit wide. Looked to cross it in. Arsenal corner. Last kick of the game, I should imagine. Fabio Vieira to take. Ben White still looking to push the goalkeeper. Fabio Vieira with the corner. Whips it in. Oh, Gabriel Magalhaes climbing high, nearly managing to get his head on it. Cleared away in the end by Wolves. Retrieved by Jorginho. Final whistle goes. Arsenal 5-0 winners. You know how we do.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
Xhaka with his final game for Arsenal. Looking like he wants to cry because he's about to leave and he knows it. Emotional day for the man, I can imagine. Well. Yeah, man. This is what we do, bruv. We do wins. Wins. Sometimes. You know, when it matters the least. Maybe. But for now, that's what we are doing. We winning. The Everton game's still going on. And so's the Leicester game. But as it stands, Everton are going through. Going through. Everton are staying up. And Leicester are going down. Let's have another look at the live table. It looks like it's all done and dusted. It does indeed. Bukayo Saka, scorching man. Leicester are relegated. Well, the three relegation games are still going on. I'm not sure why. Gabriel Jesus' back post header, sensational. I'm gonna give it until, you know, these relegation games are over, and then I'm gonna tap out. Monk has got until then to show his face. Otherwise, we out, my guy. The Everton game's still going on. Let's see what the situation is. Live text. Foul by Kiefer Moore. Right. Leicester game over. They did what they had to do, got their 3 points, but is it going to make any difference as we wait for the final whistle in the Everton versus Bournemouth game? We look again at Arsenal's goals. The first goal was pretty flipping sensational. Or was that the second goal? Granit Xhaka with a back post header. Gabriel Jesus with a goal and an assist today. Good game. Good game from Arsenal. It's kind of what they needed. Bukayo Saka. Oh, the way he beat his man. Spun his whole life. Ball fell nicely to Granit Xhaka and he tapped it home. He could have had a hat-trick, but he spooned his opportunity for it. And I kind of feel like that's probably the most fitting thing for him. To just get a couple goals, have a nice day, not a hat-trick so it looks like man's a wicked man. You know. Arsenal doing crazy stuff. Bukayo Saka. Horrendous in that third goal. Destroyed whoever that Don's life was. Boom, gone. Whoever that was, that centre-back, get out of here, man. Oh, the injury time is getting further and further for Everton. It seems as though they do not want Everton to stay up because they got a +8 running right now. We are waiting for the final whistle as we look over Arsenal's goals again. We're on 90 +8. Everton game still going on. Still going. Kivior getting the 5th goal after some messy play in the box. Smith with the assist off his chest. Kivior with the right-footed finish. Brilliant day to end the season for Arsenal. Granit Xhaka, 2 goals, 91% pass accuracy, 3 shots, 2 on target, 32 touches, distance covered 9 kilometers today. The Everton game still ongoing. Let's see if we got any audio going on over here. Decore getting the goal. That's upsetting for us. Not gonna lie, because I wanted to buy Onana, but the game's still ongoing. Alex Iwobi and the man them looking like they are going to survive. Match done. It's looking like the game is actually done at Everton. Everton stay up. Everton stay up. Leicester out. And with that said, we are out. I've been Axel Holy. This has been the More Time podcast. And we've watched something sensational. Not only with the Arsenal match, but late minute, last second half antics and theatrics and romance. All of that. With Everton managing to keep their Premier League status on the last day and possibly the last game of the season. Sensational is just a word, but when it occurs, it's a movement. This has been the More Time podcast. I'm Axel Holy, and I'm out. Buckle!